today. From
Certainly happy to have you along. Chase McLaughlin has it on the tee, and off we go here in Tampa. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. First play, Watson to the air. And this one is incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
They're such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Watson looks to throw again. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. They run it again with Chubb. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 42. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Up the middle, it's Chubb. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. To throw is Watson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special, because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the first overall pick in the 2018 draft. A 4-year starter, of course, for the Cleveland Browns. Now going against him Baker Mayfield. They go play action. Mayfield. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 42-yard line. Play fake. Mayfield. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. Mayfield off the play fake. This is caught by Evans. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line. Three 0 after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got touchdown. Mike Evans, a 20-yard touchdown, and the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. From his end zone, here comes Jerome Ford. And he returns this to the 22. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. Watson. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. They go with Chubb on 2nd down, and he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find something here on 3rd and about 14. So they need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And that will keep this a 4-point game.
Well, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. That is showing an awful lot of confidence in the kicker to try and hit from 61 yards. And this one winds up no good.
That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's 2nd down. Mayfield's throw taken in by Evans here. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Mayfield on play action. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. That'll put him over 100 yards receiving now here in this first half of action. On 1st and 10, here's Irving. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, we're looking at a little more of a scat back type. And he's
now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Mike Evans with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Buccaneers are able to add on to that lead. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Watson on 1st down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. McLaughlin for the extra point. And it's 21-3. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Now this throw caught left side. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play that time for Cleveland. 45 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Watson's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 minutes.
To the air yet again. Watson is going to find his running back. It's complete. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now it's Watson. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've hit halftime here in... Well, who needs a halftime? Am I right? Let's resume play. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Mike Evans in the Tampa offense about to set up shop. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Throwing, Mayfield. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Stuck for a loss by the safety, Antoine Winfield Jr. Draw play to Ford. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
To throw on 2nd is Watson. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 44-yard line. Out of the gun, Watson. That pass complete to Moore. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Here's Watson. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Ford. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Watson now to throw. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Chubb will get the call, running left. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. A 3rd down now. And those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Browns are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about, oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Mayfield now. Look at Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down. Mayfield to throw it. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Over the middle, complete. It's Evans. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one goes for 24 yards. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Mayfield with it once more. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Buccaneers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
54,
On 1st and 10, Watson dodges him at the 50 and taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On 1st down, it's Watson.
This will be caught. Judy.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. On 1st down, Watson.
Right back to Judy, and it's complete.
Touchdown, Browns.
Jerry Judy.
26 yards.
And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans, 37 yards.
And the Bucs have opened up a 3-score lead as they pull away here in the 4th.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly, but look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
2nd and 10.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, You never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?"
And oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Well, this defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they played this entire game? Not only they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson.
Completes the pass to Judy on the crossing pattern.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I got him.
Back to throw. Watson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination.
Today, from Highmark Stadium in Orchard,
And we are underway in Buffalo. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
To the air right away is May. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. To the air, May. And that one too wide and incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Johnson to return it. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10.
For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
I remember when he came out of Wyoming, the big question mark, could he be accurate enough to be a star in the NFL? I think it's safe to say he's put all of us in our place and put those doubts to rest. He can roll out and run it. He can bomb it over your heads. Everything in between is an absolute nightmare for defenses to try and prepare for. And when he's on, he's an MVP caliber player each and every time he takes the field.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. He'll buy some time right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 45-yard line. On play action, Allen. Now he fires deep for Shakir. And he's got it inside the 10. A big play here for Buffalo. 41 yards.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? The guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pop.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us to rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, it's May. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw, it's May. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson. 2 yards is the pickup, and that's good for a New England 1st down. Off the play fake. Here's May. It's caught inside the 25. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle. Here's Stevenson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Here's May. And this is going to be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Sly able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So a conservative decision there, but it does put them on the board.
And I know the players hate it and the coaches hate it, but sometimes you just got to take the points when they're there. Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And he's brought down. This duo locked in. 14 yards there. And a 1st down. On play action, Allen. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jawan Bentley gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. And this is incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Patriots' defense is going to take over on downs. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Looking to throw. May. He finds Douglas complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. Douglas, the man in motion. Throwing here is May. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll throw with May. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's Bryce Behringer now. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive, because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Allen off the play fake. Right back to Cooper, and he got him again. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now Allen. Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch. And the Bills are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run again.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive... Four plays, and it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. New England's offense set to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On first down, here's May. Douglas with a grab over the middle. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Second down, May. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Douglas, the man in motion.
From the shotgun, it's May.
And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
On the draw, it's Gibson.
And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
Sly able to put this one through.
And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this 1st half.
All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the 3rd quarter.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Getting set to go again, we get a look at Amari Cooper as he heads back out there now.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Allen now on 1st down.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On 1st down, Allen. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
Looking for and finding Amari Cooper again.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. 2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer, and likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that 1st down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills will add on to their lead.
And they picked up right where they left off in the 1st half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
From the shotgun, May with it.
Got the connection here to Bourne. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Gibson here running out of the gun.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Keeps himself upright. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
And the Bills are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled it by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Allen now looks to throw. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Throwing on first down is Allen. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. We've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. Operating from the red zone now. Allen. It's the Bills with a lead. Touchdown, Bills. Amari Cooper, a 20-yard touchdown.
And the Bills have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it's Amari Cooper who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. And Gibson decides against bringing it out.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
They'll throw on first down with May. Quick completion to Henry.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Bills are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
What did you see on that one? Rookie mistake or just good defense?
It was a combo plate, but the rookie quarterback, he'll take it all on his shoulders, and the frustration level is evident. You can see it with him. You know, if that's a veteran quarterback, he walks off like he just threw a touchdown pass because he doesn't want to show that to the defense. The young guys, they take it more to heart. It's on their sleeve a little bit. He'll learn as he goes along how to hide his emotions.
To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Here's Allen. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And this is a rocket pulled in by Cooper, complete. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
From the gun, it's Allen.
That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown.
A 3-yard touchdown pass as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And Gibson decides against bringing it out.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
4th down. Here's May. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Rasul Douglas picks it.
And the Bills are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning, threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How do things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Out to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Allen. And he's got his receiver, Cooper.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 12-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen.
Throw left side to Kincaid.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Tyler Bass now for the point after.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. The Patriots ready to try again on offense.
They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this? He's got him in, complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
To the air, May.
Being chased out left. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
On 2nd down, here's May.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away.
Today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, this is Madden Football on EA Sports. The Carolina Panthers taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Brandon Gaudin. Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. Completes it to Jennings. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4.
Here's Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Purdy.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, just like last play. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
They run with McCaffrey off the option. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 46 yards.
And the Niners get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now a 7-0 game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
On play action, Young. Open here, Adam Thielen. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. A play fake. Now Young. That is caught by Thielen. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Young off the play fake. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Off the play fake, Young. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. They go play action. Young. Open man. Once again, it's Thielen. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. To throw, Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. From 3 yards out.
And the Panthers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And we are tied at 7. A
A drive that time of 6 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Purdy to throw it on first down.
This is Jennings. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
7-7, our score after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 2nd and 1. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He may go. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 66 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 14-7. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Bryce Young and the offense out for their next series.
5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
19 yards that time for number 19. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 33.
Young's throw caught by Sanders.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
From the red zone now, Young.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
It's Young off play action. And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Adam Thielen, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And we are tied at 14. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards.
And it ends with a touchdown pass to Adam Thielen.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down the field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. And when it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 40. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
On first down, it's Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
A second down throw for Purdy.
Connects with Kittle underneath. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Escaping the pressure right. And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this. We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball.
A second down throw for Young. And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And he'll find Thielen on the right side.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Young. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. Throwing, Young. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 23 yards on the play.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Young. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again. But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Xavier Legette
from 10 yards out.
And the Panthers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Oh, it's some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good relax.
There he goes, left side.
Now inside the 25, Deebo Samuel.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Deebo Samuel,
an 80-yard touchdown.
And the Niners are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Moody good with the extra point.
And we are tied at 21. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Flushed out right, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Here is Young.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
That catch, I believe, will put him right at 200 yards for the game.
Indeed it does. 200 yards. He's been incredible. Now here's Young.
Adam Thielen, back-to-back catches.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Meanwhile, Young's throw complete to his receiver, Thielen.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Sliding out of the pocket. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Young to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
So Young will head to the sideline, and on is Piñeiro for the Panther field goal.
A 33-yarder from the left hash.
This is up and good from Piñeiro.
And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21.
So a response there to the touchdown of the opening drive of this third quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think you'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown, but the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And they'll begin by running the option. And he will lose yardage. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2nd and 11. Throwing here, Purdy. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll go with the ground attack here. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player...
Oh, no, he lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Purdy looking to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. McCaffrey running up the middle. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, and he can make plays that way, but I like what you just said. Throw it to him deep and get it in a big chunk.
But incomplete on that try. Now a 1st down throw for Young. And the Niners get there and bring him down. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. Now Young. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Young to throw it. They'll roll him out right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Now Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Purdy.
This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
To throw is Purdy. Room to maneuver at the 35.
And he'll finally be taken down at the 18.
Here's 1st down. Here's Purdy to throw. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. A big play here. Crowd on their feet. 3rd and 4. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to tie things up in the final minute. And this one is right through. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
This is 1st and 10. Now Young. Able to find Thielen. And he takes this almost to midfield. So they needed a pretty good-sized play, and they got it.
The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Young to throw.
That is caught by Thielen. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
So it'll all come down to the right foot of Eddie Pinheiro.
He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. The 49ers now going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They need...
today. From Highmark Stadium in Orchard.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Darnold going to throw right away. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Gregory Rousseau. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. The start less than ideal as they already face a 2nd and long. Darnold from the gun. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota. On the return, Johnson. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Off the play fake. Allen rolling to his right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Allen. He'll buy some time right. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. On play action, Allen. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 30. 18 yards the gain for number 18. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Right back to Cooper, and he got him again. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Allen off the play fake. Dancing to his left. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. The name Viking fans know well. It's the brother of Dalvin, James Cook. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. To the air, Allen. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
That's the linebacker, Matt Milano, getting up and stopping him for a loss.
Now it's Darnold. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Jefferson has his first catch. He also has a first down.
Here's Darnold. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 36. We're scoreless after 1. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 5.
Play action. It's Darnold.
To the sideline and incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Allen's throw taken in by Cooper here.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. Allen now looks to throw.
Looking for and finding Amari Cooper again.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Throwing now is Allen.
Now he fires deep for Shakir.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Khalil Shakir.
33 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards.
And it was all polished off with a Khalil Shakir touchdown catch. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now Now a first down carry by Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Two minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Darnold. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 45-yard line. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
That's caught downfield by Addison. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 19. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Quick throw, that's complete on the inside slant. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Jones is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense can miss too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time he had the speed to win that race.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Sliding out of the pocket. And this is Cook with a grab. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. Cannot get away, and down he goes. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Into space at the 45, and he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Throwing on first down is Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. The kick by Bass is good. And that will knot us up at 10. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it. And that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
So thanks to the late feed due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Amari Cooper and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. He's been a load for them to handle defensively, I know that much.
Well, look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred them a little bit because not only is he catching them, he's picking up good yardage, keeping the chains moving, ball control, you name it. This big guy, what did you say? He's been a load for them to handle?
That's right.
Agreed.
7 catches, as you said, over 100 yards. Allen now on first down.
And that's going to be incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Allen will try again on second down. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33. That one goes for 24 yards. Here's Allen on first and 10. Completes it right side to Cooper. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Now Allen. Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch.
And the Bills are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Curtis Samuel, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half.
Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's first and 10. Again, it's Jones.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. This a 2nd and 8.
And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Open man is Naylor. He's got it. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. Darnold now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 14. He got 29 yards that time. They go back to the ground with Jones. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
2nd and 6 from the 10.
Now Darnold. This is caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Now Jones. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3.
Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. C.J. Ham. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Allen. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
34 yards the gain that time, another 1st down.
Here's Allen.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Allen. Touchdown. Amari Cooper from 13 yards out.
And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Darnold's throw pulled in by Jefferson.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. And Jefferson's going to have the Vikings 1st down as the tackle made up near the 35.
Back to throw, Darnold. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down. To throw is Darnold.
Looks again for T.J. Hockenson, and he's got him again.
And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 45-yard line. Darnold.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
On 2nd down, Darnold.
A quick throw finds T.J. Hockenson.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset.
This Buffalo crowd letting them have it. 3rd down now.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hawkinson, a 24-yard touchdown.
And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To throw is Allen.
That'll be complete to Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Throwing, Allen.
Cook up the gut, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Here's Allen.
Looking for Cooper, that's complete. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here's 1st and 10. Allen.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Now Allen.
Escaping the pressure right. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
Well, any thoughts about overtime? It ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth, but they got to feel good now.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. So Sam Darnold in the offense, down by 7, a little under 30 seconds remaining. And they've got to travel the full 75 yards, and time is obviously a huge factor here. 1st and 10.
That's caught by Addison, and he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run. Darnold. Pass complete. It's Hawkinson.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
the day. From Los Angeles, California.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. First play and a first pass coming for Darnold. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Up the middle, Jones. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Darnold from the gun. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. An inside give to Jones. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Darnold. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Now it's Darnold. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 35. The give is to Jones. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lane?
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Here's Darnold. Complete to Addison on the out route. Touchdown! Jordan Addison from 13 yards out. And the Vikings are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And Jordan Addison capped it off with a touchdown catch. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked.
Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack. So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long.
He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Play action. Stafford. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Off of play action, here's Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all, 3rd and goal. And he's got it. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. They snap it to Stafford.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said, take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said, give me the analytics. And the analytics said, go for it. Didn't work out.
A shotgun snap for Darnold.
Short pass tip, but caught anyway.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
He'll drop to throw. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon.
And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 15.
After the interception, here's Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Kupp.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a play fake it at Stafford.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to... advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Addison hauls it in.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Darnold. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
To throw on 2nd down is Darnold.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
Darnold now to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
And I think there on the left hash mark, he's just aiming down the middle and hoping to hit it true. But this ball started right and started working away from him, and it's going to wind up wide of the mark.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw here hauled in by Cup.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is caught inside the 5.
Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua as the first half is winding down. And the Rams have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Stafford and that Rams offense, they're going to stay out there and go for two. They'll try and throw for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for two. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for two, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've reached halftime here. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Stafford now to throw. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Stafford. And he whips that one incomplete there. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing is Stafford. It's complete to Williams. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Stafford. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the lead grows to 4. It's 11-7. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. A little jet sweep to start the drive. Powers through. And he'll be out right at the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. A give to Jones. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage.
Second down and 4.
Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Back to throw, Darnold.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 45-yard line. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Cameron Curl up to make the tackle. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
To throw is Darnold. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. A first down throw, Darnold.
Open man is Jalen Naylor.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up second down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, it's Jones.
44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Meanwhile, Darnold's throw taken in by Hockenson here.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down. Now back to throw.
Looks again for T.J. Hockenson, and he's got him again. And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
Trying the power game with Ham.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. C.J. Ham, a 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Vikings have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead. So that one a 13-play drive in total, and it ends with a 3-yard.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Stafford.
On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson.
Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and then drop just inside the 20. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try again with Jones. Oh, but he's going to be met behind the line and taken down. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Here's Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
And his kick here is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6.
So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted then.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
Stafford. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times we...
Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Well, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in for the touchdown, and barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And they have got the lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Darnold.
He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end.
Today, from U.S. Bank Stick.
Here's the rookie from Alabama, Will Reichard, ready to get us started.
And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson.
And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
To throw, it's May.
Short pass caught by Henry. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
On play action, May.
And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Give that sack to Harrison.
You really can't script the start much better. You get a 3 and out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept him short of a first down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy. That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
That throw right on the money from the quarterback from Michigan. It's a 1st down. On play action, McCarthy.
Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies will try and force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 43. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
On play action, now McCarthy.